Hey everybody, it's me, Major Gray. Welcome in to Tomorrowland TV 7-1. It's good to see y'all again. Guess where we're at today? Art of Animation. Yeah, we come down here at Christmas week, and today is on Friday, the second day after Christmas, which will be what, the 27th? I can't do math. Anyway, we stayed at Art of Animation. We've never stayed here before, and we wanted to see what it was like. So we're going to give I'm going to give. Just Jody, she's over at the park with the kids at Hollywood Studios. It's just me. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the gift shop and the Christmas decorations here at Art of Animation. We're going to talk about a little bit about the Art of Animation, and we're going to do a quick tour, and then I'm going to do a walkthrough of the whole part of the whole resort, and then we're going to walk over to the Skyliners and Bob's Century. Thank you, time travelers, for being here. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Hit that like button and share it out with friends. We'd appreciate it. Let's get to walking. You ready? Here we go. So before I get ahead of myself, so over here is where you will catch your buses to go to what, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and on down the line. All right, so there's the front entrance. You know, I love Disney and how they do all these graphics and stuff like that. It makes it so wonderful. But you can see down there is where you would get off the bus as far as coming in from airports or your cars and undo your luggage and things. And look, they have Christmas decorations on the pole down there. All right, let's go in. And again, this is the, let's see, 25, 6, 7, yeah, Friday, December 27th of 24. Whew, mercy, and they're still playing Christmas music. We get to see the Christmas decorations, so that's why I wanted to record this and show it to you so you can see what the decorations look like over here. All right. First of all, they have these little boards. They give you hints about the room and what's going on in the resort. And here you have a copier. You have an ATM, trash can, seating area. And look, you can even complimentary flight check-in and boarding pass printing, internet and printing service. So that's good. Mail your letters. And there are more computers there. But that was immediately to the right. And so now, look, you know, this is a bright, bright resort. Oh, look, there's their Christmas tree and the decorations. So this little alcove that was in right here to the right, it's actually called Business Center. And this is where your Disney Vacation Club stop-in is. This is your front desk area. We're going to walk all the way down to the end. We'll show you this side and then we'll go back up the other side. A sitting area for the kids. Another tree. They have what's going on there. Now look up here. So again, this is where you would either, you know, pack up your luggage, drop off your luggage, or whatever. There, over there is luggage assistance and bell services on that side. Oh, we got to show a rug, don't we? There's your rug. On this channel, old Major Gray, he likes resort rugs and Disney trash cans. Of course, who doesn't, right? Let's look at all the art on the wall. Look at this. You know, they call it the art of animation for a reason.
Not yet. He gets here in like an hour. Do you want to go with Jeff?
This is the only sign that they have, and I'm going to show it to you. This one. Welcome to Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Please wait here, and a cast member will be with you momentarily. Thank you. That's the only place you know where to stand. We had to come to the front desk when we first got here, and we didn't know where to go. And I'll tell you why. Or were we supposed to wait? Because on this side, they have this. So we didn't know where to go. Now you know. Find the sign. Find the sign, man. All right, time travelers. So, straight on down through here, more decorations. Here is the Pixel Play Arcade. And if you need a fuel rod, there's your fuel rod. Just take a spin around in here. Press pennies. Oh, let's use on the press pennies on this one. Oh, it's a Wreck-It Ralph's. Oh, you know what? I may have to come back and get these in a few minutes. All right, let's see. Now this is a pretty big arcade. If you go back and watch our Orleans Riverside video, Orleans Riverside has a big arcade room too. This one's pretty big for a upscale value resort, let's say. They do even have some benches and chairs that you don't have to pay for. I'm making a joke because it seems like where you sit you have to pay for it sometimes. All right, there's the arcade. Let's go back this way. Time to go to the gift shop. Now this is I'm gonna step back and get it's an ink and paint shop. Now this one is split. I don't know how I feel about that. There's a one side over here, and then there's a one side over there, and that is in the food court. Landscape of flavors. And I'm going to tell you about this, that it scared me to death. Me and my son were sitting in the food court in there, in the landscape of flavors, and it got to be 11 o'clock. And at 11 o'clock, we heard the god-awfulest noise, and it went, and we couldn't figure out, and all of a sudden, we see, way up there on the top is a roll-down door, and them lights were flashing, and I thought somebody pulled the fire alarm. No, they didn't pull the fire alarm, folks. Those doors right there closed at 11 o'clock. Right there. They rolled down and they closed this gift shop off from the outside, from the lobby, and there. Well, that wasn't a good thing because I had parked my car out front. Now, of course, I went out the back of the food court and back around here, you know, to come back. Here, I'll show you. We had to go out the food court. We had to go out the food court doors, which we were sitting, like I say, in there, and we had to walk around and then come this way just to get to the outside where I'd parked the car. Didn't like that. Not that I don't need a few extra steps, but what I'm saying is that it kind of scared us because we thought we was locked in and couldn't get back to the car. It kind of just startled us there. We didn't know what to think. So be aware. If you're here in the food court at 11 o'clock and you parked out front, those things are going to shut down. You'll have to walk outside and come around the other way and get to the car. Anyway, enough of my ranting. Of course, a lot of this stuff is the same stuff that you'll see everywhere else. So we're just going to give it a quick. So they do have, some sundries over here and things like that. Now what they have going on here, like the rest of the resorts, if you spend $40 or more, you can get that Chip and Dale bag for $24.99. So if you're coming on down next few days, you still got a chance. All right, let's run to this side. Now there they have Cokes you can buy. They've already got the 2025 stuff out already. Magic band.
Mom.
And buttons. All kinds of pins. That's their pin wall. See that one right there? That one. I've got that one on my back right now. Now, a lot of the resorts are having these this year. See these? A cast member told me that there are 22 different ones for each resort. One for each resort equals 22. And they all flip open, and they have the ambassador of the resort here. So, limited edition, 2024, Christmas time, and they're $19.99. We were at Disney Springs last night, and in their showcase they had 9 different ones, I believe. They had like Coronado Springs, Boardwalk. Oh, I can't name them all, but they had like 9 of them down there that you could have picked up without having to go to the resort. In case you're interested, I'm just saying, keep a lookout. So we have kitchen gadgets. And bottles, books and journals, more kitchen stuff. Well, that's sticky. And some more of that. Now, I thought about buying this before I left. Look at that. And let's see what that is. It is $39. And it has all these cookies in it, 16 different flavors. I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. You can pause the video and take a look at it. It's got a bunch of great ingredients in it, I'll tell you that. That's a joke, folks. But everything on there I'm allergic to. But for all of you all out there who don't like eating yellow 5s and red 40s, like me, I just wanted to show you that ingredient list. So they do have swim things. Now see, like this here, I've not seen this at, another park or resort. Now it could be over at Hollywood Studios now. I'm not going to say it's not, but see, that's the first I've seen that. There's a whole bunch of 25. Not making you dizzy by going backwards. And there's just another tree. I know I might be walking a little bit fast. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get out of people's way. Now that's a neat frame. I like that frame. Look at that. Ooh, that's snazzy. How much is it? It is $24.99. It ain't that snazzy. I'd have given $14.99 for it. It was like a cardboard. It wasn't heavy at all. It's terrible quality. Well, that's about it at this gift shop. I mean, it is a pretty decent sized gift shop for a day resort. Anybody seen these jackets right here? Now they're pretty heavy jacket. They have like I don't want to say it's a rain repellent, but it's like a slick on the outside, and on the inside it's kind of like a real heavy, I don't know what you call it, knit. All right, here we go to the food court. Again, landscape of flavors. Now there are some pressed pennies on this side. I'll get them real close so you can see them. And then they have dog tags. Now I'll tell you this, we have seen a lot of people with dogs on this resort. Some say service animals, majority of them are not. So just be aware, this is apparently a dog-friendly resort. And I've also seen a lot of poop on the ground too, around. And I don't think it was from Timon or Pumbaa. I've heard some yapping in the halls, like I opened my door because I heard some commotion outside 3 days ago, and it was 2 chihuahuas at my door, barking. Opened that door and it scared the jumpers out of them, and they went to barking even more. The guy said, "Oh, I'm sorry." People, if you're gonna bring your dogs, be respectful. So there's some more pressed pennies. And here's the big menu board. Now this says coming up next, lunch and dinner, 11 to 11. Let's see, what have I had already? That barbecue pulled pork right there, I'll show it to you on the menu on the big screen over there. It comes with a slaw, a zesty slaw on top. It's nasty. I'll just tell you right up front, that slaw's nasty. If you like it, kudos to you. But me and Just Jody tried it, and it's terrible. There ain't no slaw I ever tasted. It had a funky taste to it. I mean, I like vinegar. You can taste the vinegar, but it's just a funky taste. So I had them. It's a good thing I had them to leave it off, and you can do that. All right. So up here, I'm trying to get it to focus. That's one station. All right, here's the second station. Yeah, this over here changes, so take a look at that one. It's like a tandoori chicken, and then an Italian sausage mixed grill. Now they have a plant-based snowflake cupcake, if you saw that. Now we did try that, the Deer Holly Day cupcake. It was pretty good. And my son loves the meatball subs. Tone it down a little bit so you can see that. But we're still disappointed about that right there. Grilled chicken Parmesan with pasta. They should have not taken off the regular breaded chicken. No kid likes grilled. Well, my daughter might. But if you're going to get a chicken Parmesan with pasta, you expect it to be breaded. If I go to one of the other Italian restaurants and I order that, it's going to be breaded. Now they should give you an option whether you want grilled for $1 more, let's say, or just keep it that same price at $13.29 and give you the breaded. Don't make me have to get grilled if I don't want it. I don't like that at all. And that's going for the rest of all the resorts. They all changed it to that, and my son will not get it now because he don't want grilled. And it devastated him, to be honest with you. Devastated me too because I don't want grilled. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know, if I eat grilled, it'll be on a grilled chicken sandwich. So there's that barbecue. Let me show it to you. barbecue pork sandwich with that zesty vegetable slaw on a toasted brioche bun. You can get that sandwich and ask them to just put the slaw on the side, and you can give it a try and see if you like it or not. Again, I did not. Jody did not. It just had a funky taste. Chicken tenders are still the same. Now something we've encountered at some of these resorts along the way since last year is the differences in sides. And I'm going to stop and talk to you about the sides in just a second. So this is the food court. Get your food to the right over here, and to the left is all your seating. Just walk around that. When I get done showing you the seating area, I'm going to talk to you about those sides. But they do have a good amount of seating. Oh, one thing I want to show you. At this resort, they have plastic utensils, but they also have real ones. And they will also give you your food on a regular plate most of the time. And as you can see here, your tray goes here, trash goes there. This is where your dishes and your silverware go. And then down here is pizza boxes and plastic bottles. But they have, it looks like melamine plates, I guess. I don't know what it's made of. I'm just saying it looks like melamine to me. And just where you put them. And I'll try to show you one because I know they ain't cleared them all out yet. But anyway, here's the seating area. There's a TV back there. I mean, it's a pretty good seating area. And it's good that they have a pretty good seating area because it has been crowded in here all week long. All week. Devastatingly crowded. And if you like a lot of screaming kids, well, you've come to the right place. Because it has been squally and screaming all week long. Now this is what they call over here, this seating here, there's more over here, but it's actually more quiet over here. To-go condiment station. I'm gonna get over here and show you this and swing around a minute. So there's your microwave, all your condiments. But notice, here's barbecue sauce right here. Just in case they happen to not have any over there. And also there's mustard. Now they did have mayonnaise, and I don't even see it now. Oh, there it is, mayonnaise. And there's some ketchup. The hot chocolate, so it's a little bit quieter over here. So from this corner, so we just came around and we walked around that and came over this way. But back to the fountain, we'll make it right back to the fountain and go around the other way. You got to be careful. The other night, they have mayonnaise, mustard, barbecue sauce, ketchup. This is the only ketchup dispenser they have, and it was empty the other night. They're having a hard time keeping up with condiments, let me tell you. And coffee. And I don't know if it's because they're not getting on the ball, or if it's just too many people. But they run out of ketchup the other night, and then they took the condiments up and you couldn't find any. And it was only like 10:30. But here's another one of my pet peeves. Coffee. I drink coffee, and I drink iced coffee. This one here, 2 days in a row that I tried, had nothing but water in it. That one was empty. It's decaf, of course. We're talking 10 o'clock in the morning, folks. I come over here to these two. These two were empty. 10 o'clock in the morning. I had to go all the way back around to this one over here and get my coffee. All right, so out of the food court we go. And we're going to make a left. Now I won't walk the whole resort, but I'll just kind of stay on the footpaths here, and I'll just show you some of the stuff. Now I'm gonna take you to where we are and where we had been. And I'll spin around here right quick and show you that here is the pool area. This is the main pool area outside the backside of the food court. And you can see there's Finding Nemo 5, 4, playground, and guest laundry, all those different directions, okay? I mean, it's great. Let me tell you what, the theming here is great. It is, and here's one of those signs where they show you the activities of what's going on, right? And this grassy area right here, it's not really grass, it's artificial turf. But they had a big balloon set up there, screen, blown up screen, and they were showing the Christmas movies here last night, the night before. Hourglass Lake is that way. If you can see it back there, there's a Skyliner. Yeah, this resort has a Skyliner. It's between Art of Animation and Pop Century. So if you're staying at either one of those, you can get on the Skyliner and go wherever you want it takes you to. They have oversized checkers. And here's a map, and I'm going to show you this map of how it's laid out. All right, there's a food court. And as you can see, it says you are, let me get my finger out of this thing here, right there. You are here. So as you can see, it goes up. There's that pool, and it goes that way toward the Skyliner. And then we're going to go this way. And I'm just going to stand back here and just show you all of this. So these are suites. This is not, and this is where we was at to start with. Let me tell you what, it was $125 room worthy, and that's about it. It wasn't worth $325. I thought it was going to be a better room than that. And the dresser in it, it only had 3 drawers, and then on the other side was a refrigerator. That was it. Very small, tiny room. It's even worse than the Value Resort, like All-Star Movies, let's say. But I mean, if you can't afford to stay at like over at Jumbo House or something, and you just want it for the theming, well, try to get you a Timon and Pumbaa section over here, the Lion King section. I mean, like I say, the theming's great. I mean, they even have live squirrels, you know. Heck. So this is building 6 of Lion King. These are suites, and they're on the inside. That's building 10, but we're in building 6. We're on the 2nd floor, room 6635, just so you know for reference. Don't pay no attention to that big guy in that mirror. All right, hallway, elevators, hallway. And it smells like a zoo in here, to be honest with you. More rooms all the way down that way. So that's basically how it's set up. And you've got 4 floors of it. So that's your Lion King suites. The picture on the wall of, oh, what's his name? Ariel's prince there. Leave that in the comment too, because I don't know all these characters. I've forgotten them. But it had a picture on the wall next to the bed, and it was crooked. And it was supposed to be crooked. It was like he's on a ship, you know, and like the waves. Well, every time I looked at that picture, I got seasick. I'm not kidding you. It even messed with my son's head too. He's like, yeah, that picture kind of makes me a little dizzy. I know that sounds stupid, but I'm telling you, just you see it out the corner of your eye and look at it, it's almost like you're, yeah. I get nauseous anyway on a ride, so, but it messed with my vertigo head. So there's some of the parking, which is the majority of the parking. And over there's the Skyliners. And I even hate to go back here. But see, these buildings back here, this little mermaid section, they're on the outside. Do not get room 8872. If they tell you you got room 8872, which is right here, I think it's that one right there where the AED is, but it's right behind the mural or the statue and all that, and people were just talking like crazy. It was loud. That just tells you how much I appreciated the room. I can't remember much about it. We was in there and out so quick. I know this has been a downer video. I'm sorry. There's not much I have to say that was good about this resort. But like I say, that's my opinion. You know, I'm just telling you what we experienced in our opinion, my opinion. It could be different for you. You might come here and pay $500 and have a great time. Who knows? But I don't think the price, a lot of times, Art of Animation is higher than like Orleans Riverside and French Quarter, and I can't figure out why. It's less quality, smaller rooms, noisier. Now there is a pool down here. If you're staying in the little mermaid section here, you don't have to go all the way up to the front. Oh, hang on. I know what I was going to talk about. See, I already forgot. Back up at the food court. Just talking about breakfast. The sides. At one point I saw, last year sometime, they were rearranging the sides. In other words, when you bought a side for like $3.49, you got 4 pieces of bacon, 4 sausage. And then the one time at Orleans Riverside, they cut it down to 2. And I complained about it. And I said, how do you only get 2? We just got 4 the other day. Well, it's supposed to be 2. Well, how's it supposed to be 2? They up there say it's supposed to be 3 links of sausage. Well, the same thing happened this time over here. So my daughter, they got a side of links of sausage. I guess it was a couple days ago, and they got 3 links for $3.49. Yesterday, the wife and daughter got 4 links each for $3.49. So I asked today, I said, hey, one of the cast members, I said, is today a 3-link day or a 4-link day? He said, it's supposed to be 3. I said, well, it was 3 the other day. Yesterday, my daughter and wife got 4. So which is it? He said, it's supposed to be 3, but I'll give you 4. Thank you, appreciate it. So keep it straight as to what it's supposed to be. And again, this happened to Orleans Riverside too. Now, if you stay at the Contemporary, I think you pay $3.49 and you only get 2 links. Because apparently rich people don't need 2 more links of sausage. That's why I'm so fat. All right, we're gonna hurry around real quick while they're fighting with the kids. But you can see this is all value resort quality right here. If you think this is worth $324 a night, have at it. Have at it. It absolutely is not. I'm trying to think. Right there, that was our room right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th floor, 8872. It was up there. Because everybody was down here taking pictures and it was loud as all get out. Let me tell you what, this video is not professionally done. There's a lot of people's videos out there that look all professional like, they got it all snazzied up, and they got the little talking overlay and stuff, and all that. That's pretty, that's nice. It still don't show the true thing of what it is. That's why y'all like coming over here to our channel. We tell you like it is. I don't smooth things over. All right, so there's what's his name? King Triton, I guess. His head actually looks like it's supposed to versus the ride. So there's your elevators you get up. So behind every one of these characters, you know, just like at the other value resorts, you have your elevators. To get up to your 4th floor. Wish that chest was real. We need a bunch of gold coins. We're gonna take a shortcut. We're gonna go the back way. All right, now we just came from down that way to Little Mermaid. Now we're gonna go this way. Skyliners are running today. That's what the wife and kids did. They took the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios today. Well, old Major Gray decided to do the walking tours. There's not even any music playing out here. You know, over at Orleans Riverside, you know, you hear music playing. There's none out here. It's boring. I mean, there's a big old boat right there. I wonder what that boat is. Interesting. Oh. Now they have all these little cutesy little sands along the way if you like to stop and read those. But it is quiet here, not over at the food court. So again, backside of 6, where I said we're staying. So this is the backside of the Lion King Suites. We're gonna walk around them. Let y'all see that Skyliner over there. And then of course you can see behind that's Pop Century. All right. Again, back side of building 6, Lion King Suites. Over here's Nemo. Let's take you up this way. And back up there is the food court, animation hall, landscape of flavors. Oh look, for people with animals, look there, they do have poo bags, so they're there. You just have to use them. All right, so that was Little Mermaid at the end, right? That was Lion King Suites. Now we're back up here at the food court. And we're gonna walk straight on across and go to the cars section. And there is the drop off. There's an outdoor bar. stop right here and show you the map. Alright, so it says we're here. Now, Animation Hall, we walked out Lion King Suite 6 and 10, and we walked all the way around Little Mermaid. Then we come down the back side, up to here, across, and now we're here. So the plan is we're going to go over here, walk around, and then we're going to come back up here by the pool, and we're going to come down and go to the Skyliners. All right, here we go. This is a kind of a cool section over here, though. Mater used it. Dang near fainted. Looked like. He had just been painted. Those words brought to you by Rusty's. When you're starting to look old, grab a can of Rusty's and renew yourself. Guest laundry, Cars 1, Finding Nemo. And the other way. See, those are inside, just like the others, right? %, refrigerated air. Yep. With 100% humidity. Now that's a pool.
No, that's what he said, really. Mater.
Yeah, there's a pool.
Daddy, look for Daddy.
Looks like a garage. There's a pool area again from this side. Oh, the gravy, man. Gravy. %, organic. A stack of tires. Beach stop. Yep, beach stop. Cute. But those are car suites. Now we're back to this center hub. And make a right. And go back out toward the pool area.
Before I go back to work, that's one.
we have made a right turn. We're going to go down this side of the pool, and we're headed to the Skyliner.
Over your head. Thank you so much for playing. And we just start
All right, there's the Nemo Suites. You know, I might have misspoke earlier when I was talking about Little Mermaid Suites. I don't think there's Little Mermaid Suites. I think there is just the Little Mermaid section, and then there's Cars, Nemo, and Lion King. But there's a little playground area for kiddies. All right. Here is the Skyliner hub. That's at the bottom end of Art of Animation Resort. Going over to, as you can see over there, Pop Century. Map. I always like to show you the maps. All right, here's where we started. We walked all the way down through here to the Little Mermaid section. Whew. And back around the back side. And then we come up through here and we walked all the way around the Cars section. Well, down through here, excuse me. All the way down to, now we're here. And there's a Skyliner, and there's the bridge that goes over to Pop Century. So, there's the back side of Art of Animation. So if you want to continue walking with me, we'll walk down here to the Skyliner and we'll look at the Skyliner real quick, and then I'll let you go. Now the good thing about the Skyliner is if you do ride it over here, there's a bathroom, a restroom. Not a bathroom, you don't have a shower. Restroom. That may be why it's so crowded over here at Art of Animation. Again, also people might be riding the Skyliner and coming to visit the resorts, like the Pop Century and Art of Animation. Old Major Gray can't ride the Skyliner. My vertigo is, I'd throw up. I can't stand that swinging motion. Even look at it makes me nauseous. Whew. It's kind of neat. All right, let's walk to the other side. Now, if you look way over there, there's the Car Suites way over there. We just come from over that way, didn't we? Yeah, we did. All right, that's going to do it for our Art of Animation / Skyliner tour. Thank you so much for being here, time travelers. I appreciate you so much. Share our videos out to friends and family, and tell them, hey, come and watch these guys. They're honest guys. It's being just Jody. Take my hat off. I'm burning up. Take my glasses off. Art of Animation. Be sure you do your homework and your research. There's a lot of videos out there that people will tell you this is the greatest resort ever, and they do it with all of them, right? But again, I'm here to give you an honest review of what I think. Now again, it's just my opinion, but I'm telling you the experiences that we have and what we paid for it, even with annual passes discount. So it's pricey. It's, to me, not up to par with Disney standards. So, but anyway, I thank you for coming along. Again, I'm Major Gray, and just Jody, she's over at the parks with the kids. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We'd appreciate it. Again, like our videos, share them out with friends, and stay tuned, because I'm getting ready to go over here to Pop Century. I'm gonna do this one too. I'm gonna walk around in here. So look for that video. I'll try to post it on here. All right. See you in future, time travelers. Bye.